4 insanely cheap FIFA coins. Go to FootFlash. They have FIFA points. They have coins on both consoles. And use the discount code QKN for 5% off. Link in the description.
No! What are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it!
We'll go on forever, like the phoenix we will rise up from the ashes. This world is ours tonight. We'll go on forever, like the phoenix we will rise. We will rise.
What is going on, guys? It is me, Quinkun, and welcome back to another episode of the Phoenix Road to Glory career mode. And this is going to be the last episode with the post-coms. Next episode, we will have live commentaries, and I will be implementing the face cam into career mode once again. I might add the green screen, I'm not sure yet, but this is how we're doing in the league table. We are in 7th place with 9 points currently. Shrewsbury is in 1st with 16 points, and Cheltenham Town are in 2nd with 15 points. So we're not doing that well in the league. We could do a lot better, but in recent fixtures, we've been doing much better. We are going to be playing 4 games in today's episode. We're going to be playing 3, and we're going to sim 1, which is going to be that midweek game. We're just going to sim it because I want to go through this career mode as fast as possible. But it is time to get into the first game of today's episode, and it's going to be versus Northampton. I kept my 4-3-3. We're going to leave Strandberg up front with Dirk and Fangundes, but we're going to start off in the first half with Dierson on the ball. He shoots it, and that just goes wide. Here's the Godfred Donsa on the ball, and he passes it to Dierson, but Tim Dierson gets taken down to the box. Turk Dirk goes up to take it, and he makes the first goal of today's game versus Northampton. We are always getting penalty kicks, and that is Turk Dirk's 3rd goal of the season. But here is Strandberg on the ball. He goes, he cuts in, he shoots it with his left foot, and no, it goes freaking wide, and we don't score. But Northampton, we're going to have 2 very good opportunities, and one of them was offside, and the other one was so close on going in. But the only close chances were in the second half, and we do beat Northampton 1-0. Turk comes out with the best match rating, coming out with a 8.0, and that was a very good game from Turk, who already has 3 goals this season. But we're going to sim our next match versus Mansfield, and I did put up a alternate squad, and we did win this game 2-1. Bruna and McCartan scoring the goals to give us the win, to get the 3 points in the league, and we beat Mansfield 2-1. We're going to get into the second game of today's episode that we are going to play, and it's going to be versus Morecambe, and this was going to be a very good game. We did switch the formation to a 4-2-3-1. We're going to put Dierson as the cam, and we're going to put in Connolly as a defensive mid right next to Julian Beagle. But Morecambe, we're going to start things off on the ball. He cuts in and he shoots it. A very good opportunity from Morecambe, but that was a very, very close opportunity. But here's Strandberg on the ball. He goes forward, he shoots it, and a great save from the keeper. But Julian Beagle is there to score the goal, and this guy has been so freaking good this season. He scores another goal yet again for our club, but then this happened. Julian Beagle gets injured, and we're going to have to put in Godfred Donsa, who I was resting in today's game. We had to put him back into the game, and Julian Beagle came out with a very severe injury. But in the first half, we were going to keep attacking, but we were just going to keep possession. Morecambe were very good defensively, and they were just pressuring us so much. We would lose the ball instantly, and in the second half, we had to put on the Jets. We had to play much better, and Strandberg actually gets taken down, and we get a free kick, and it's going to be Fangundes to go up to take it. This kid is so good at taking him, but it just goes wide. Another good opportunity missed, but the good thing is that we're winning 1-0, so we aren't pressured to score. But I really wanted another goal just so that we can secure our lead. But here's Turk. He actually takes the ball away. He runs forward, and Strandberg is there in the right place at the right time, and Strandberg scores a goal to make it 2-0. All he had to do was tap it in, and finally Carlos Strandberg once again scores. And this was a very important goal because this came at a very important time where Strandberg was totally being useless, and after he scored this goal, he just got so motivated to play. Here he cuts in with beautiful scissors, and he goes on to shoot it, but it went straight to the keeper, and we won this game 2-0. Carlos Strandberg picking up the man of the match with an 8.1, and hopefully this motivates him to play much better in the next upcoming games. He's a 64 rated striker, and hopefully he can play much better in the future. But Julian Weigl is going to be out for 3 months. That is very disappointing. It completely sucks, to be honest, because Julian Weigl was playing so well, and now he's going to be out for most of the season. Connolly is going to be the new center defensive mid, and Weigl is going to be in the reserves for the next couple of months. Hopefully he comes back fast and healthy. But these are the top scorers and the top assisters. We need to get one of our players into here because we are not even close to being in the top 5. The best player we have getting into a top 5 is Tur Dirk, who has 2 assists this season. If he gets 1 more, he'll be tied for first place with 3 assists. And Mitriyushkin is actually doing pretty decent getting clean sheets. So although he's had some poor performances in the past, he is still one of the better goalkeepers in the Football League 2. Now we're going to get into this game versus Wickham, who actually played really well in today's game, and they're playing on the wing, and they center the ball in. Can our defenders defend that well? But no, we cannot. Mitriyushkin watches the ball go in, and we concede the first goal of the game. And it's usually always like that. We always concede the first goal, but then we go on to do something special in the game. But now it's Tur Dirk on the ball. He gets past defenders, and he shoots the ball, but the beautiful save from the goalkeeper didn't let that go in, and that was one of the best saves I've seen in this career mode. But we do have the ball here with Dirk, who actually filters a beautiful ball to Connolly, and Connolly ties the game up 1-1. And this was a beautiful play, one of the best goals I've scored in a career mode. The assist was beautiful from Tur Dirk, a beautiful filter, and that was a great finish from Connolly, who has replaced Julian Weigl. But now Tur Dirk on the ball once again. He passes it to Fagundes, and Diego Fagundes scores to make it 2-1. So Tur Dirk with 2 assists in 1 game, and Fagundes is back to scoring. Our young star is back, and he's scoring beautiful goals. But then we get a penalty kick. Yes, a penalty kick, and Tur Dirk was subbed off, so Fagundes goes up to take it. He smashes it, and that was a beautiful finish to score his 2nd goal of the game, and that is 3-1. We are winning, and we are getting the 3 points so far versus Wickham. They started off very strong, but we are now beating them 3-1. Carlos Strandberg celebrating, but we were going to substitute him off later on in the game. Now this is Wickham's last chance, and it fell straight to the hands of Mitriyushkin, and this was going to be the last opportunity of the game. Here we go with McCartan, who subbed in for Strandberg, and we pass it off to Donsa, and Donsa with such a great shot. He put so much power behind it, but the great save from the Wickham goalkeeper made it so that it didn't go in, and we win the game 3-1, which is still pretty good. But if we would have got that 4th goal, that would have been much better. So after all those wins that we've got, Merson is now in 2nd place, and we're doing really well in the league table. We have 21 points, and we're 1 point behind Shrewsbury, who've been having a great season. But we started off the episode in 7th place, and we made our way all the way up to 2nd. So that is very impressive. And since the month is over, it is time to check out the squad report. Mitriyushkin has gone up to a 64. And most of you thought that he wasn't going to grow. I thought he wasn't going to grow in this career mode, but he's gone up to a 64. I'm very happy. He's been playing much better lately, and he's overall been a decent goalkeeper. Sewakambu also went up to a 64, going up by 1 overall rating, and those are some of the stats that he went up in. And Sewakambu, so far, he's been having a great season, being one of the best players on our team. Anderson went up also. Donsa went up. Tur Dirk, who's been playing so damn well lately, went up by 1 overall rating. And Fagundes finally went up to a 66. So the poster boy of our career mode went up by 1 overall rating, and he's been playing pretty damn well in these last couple of games. Whitehead went up, but a player that I'm very disappointed that hasn't grown at all is Carlos Strandberg. He has gone up in some stats, but he hasn't gone up by not even 1 overall rating. You guys say that he's glitched, so I am going to have to loan him out next season. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to loan him out and then bring him back like a couple days later so that that glitch can go away. But these are also some of the players that have gone up. And yeah, some of these young players I really want to use later on. But this is the end of the video. If you guys did go on to enjoy it, remember to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you are new. And that is pretty much it. I'm Quinkun, and I'll see you guys next time.